Hey folks, Dagan here, and today, as the title suggests, I'm going to be modifying, customizing, whatever you want to call it, my Schecter Syn Gates Custom S. In the most dramatically beautiful way. We're not going to mess with any of the electronics or anything. We're not going to put anything crazy like a third pickup or a Bigsby. It's going to be all aesthetic. Because again, like the title suggests, my band are playing Download Festival in a few weeks, and there's going to be photographers and videos and stuff, and I love modifying my guitars, if you don't already know that. And I just want to make this guitar like more my own. As much as I love the fact that it's a Syn Gates signature, these guitars mean a lot to me, which I'll explain while I'm tearing it to bits, I guess. These guitars mean a lot to me, but I love daft, flashy things and being a bit different, especially with the guitars in which I play. So for this guitar, to enough beating around the bush, I'm going to draw inspiration from a couple of different things. The first one being Mr. Synyster Gates himself. When we first saw the headless 7-string Schecter, it was shiny gold. Love a shiny guitar, love a gold guitar me. I got the mirror Kramer and all the daft gold bits and stuff. So that's one. And the second bit of inspiration is from my good friend Perry from the band Pendulum, who has a gold PRS. Lovely gold PRS that he shines into the crowd like a bloody laser. So cool. But I thought I'd do something different. I wasn't just going to make this gold and copy Syn Gates. What I'm going to do with my Schecter Syn Gates Custom is, where is it? Bedazzle it. So, I've got these rhinestones, and I'm going to rhinestone my guitar to dazzle the audience and hopefully not blind anyone. So, let's see how this goes. Oh, and also, I don't know if I'm going to use these or not, but I've got fret decals from Neck Illusions in the US, and these are stickers that you put over the frets. This is actually stickers of like really dark ebony with the wood grain and stuff in, over the frets to hide the sin and the death bat and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I don't know whether it'll look good with like the gold and the sleek black fingerboard, but I really enjoy the fact that it says Syn, and I don't want to distract away too much from the fact that it is a Syn Gates model. I don't know, I'll see if that sticks or not. With the whole thing, if it works, great, you'll see this video. If it doesn't work, you won't even see it anyway. So, yeah, it's enough chat, let's get on with it. So let's get on with dismantling it, I guess. And I'll explain why these guitars are so important to me. So, ever since I got these, I got the distressed, post-apocalyptic Syn model as well. These guitars have been my #1 drop D guitars. I've always wanted them. Well, one again. Because when I was younger, my first kind of proper guitar was a Syn Gates Custom. My granddad bought it for me when I was a kid, like a teenager, because I wanted one so bad. It was the original black and silver one, before any of the modifications, like before it had the arm like contour there, had the invaders in, before Syn started using Sustainiacs and stuff. Yeah, I really wanted one, and he got me one, which was crazy. And it was my favourite guitar for ages. You're probably seeing on screen right now some pictures of me with very short hair in my old high school, jamming with some friends on that guitar. But the way the world is and the way things go when you're a teenager and stupid and stuff, started going out a lot and having fun with friends, and that's expensive when you haven't got a job and you're in school. So what have I got to sell? Syn Gates Custom. So the Syn Gates Custom went the distance when I was like 18, 19, I think. And I didn't buy anything with the money or anything, it was just the usual piss it up against the wall, essentially. But I've always missed that guitar, because they play so good, and again, as a big Avenged fan and Syn Gates fan, they're just so good, they're so comfy, they look absolutely badass, and they're so iconic. And then my granddad passed away. And ever since then, I was like, damn it, I wish I still had that guitar. And every time I see one, I'm like, should I get one? Should I get one? Never end up getting one. But ever since the black and gold one came out, that's been my favourite. Because again, like I was saying before, I'm making this rhinestone gold. I love shiny, ridiculous, tacky guitars. So hopefully, if all goes to plan, this guitar will honour that original. Scratch the itch of me want one of these guitars again, and look even fancier because it's the black and gold one, which I love. And I don't know how long the rhinestones will last. Maybe for a little while. It's so light. One thing I love about these guitars is the fact that there's a lot of wood here, the mahogany and stuff, but they're so lightweight. It's brilliant. One little mod I have done already is I put a big brass block on. You've probably seen that camera on the Floyd. Obviously it adds a bit of sustain and stuff and all that jazz, but it's more the fact that I had one lying around and it doesn't need it at all. But I thought with it being gold on the back, or brass I should say, it matches the whole rest of the aesthetic. And also, I put noiseless black springs on and a gold claw. Again, the springs were nice and quiet when I got it, but black and gold is the theme of this guitar, so I just kept going with it. I haven't really planned this. I don't really know what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do it. Floyd's off. Now I guess take the controls off. I'm not going to do the full thing of taking the humbuckers out and unsoldering everything. I'm going to try and work around things with the, because this is sticky back rhinestones. I'm not going to individually rhinestone this guitar because I do want it to be removable if I want to do it that way. So I've got this sticky back sheet, which, well, 2 of them, so it should do the job. Might be a little bit extra on the top, but that's how I'm going to do it. Let's take these knobs off. Right, so everything's now unscrewed and stuff. I haven't taken all the electronics out, I've just kind of gently pressed them into the body. What is unfortunate is there's not a long cable on the bridge humbucker, so it doesn't come out very far, so I don't know how I'm going to work around that, but that's fine. I'm going to give it a clean. I wouldn't recommend using contact cleaner to clean your guitar, especially if it's got a nitro finish, but this is a poly finish. Use a nice normal guitar cleaner that makes the guitar nice and shiny, but I'm using this because I want all the residue of my sweaty ass off it, so my lovely rhinestones stick. That's a sentence I never thought I'd ever say out loud. Remove my sweaty ass stains so the rhinestones stick. If I ever made merch, it would have that as a quote on the top, on the front even. Not even on the back, it'd be on the front. Right, so now we're clear of dust, sweat stains and grime and the rest. I guess here we go. This is, I guess, how it's going to work. So kind of half of the bridge humbucker. I'll put the next one here. To cut a little bit off from the bottom here and put it up there. But yeah, let's see what happens. I've never done this before, so you're in it with me. This seems like the kind of thing you do and you learn from your mistakes. So the next time you do it, you'll be better. But I don't think there's going to be a next time if this doesn't work. So gonna go there. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, that's sticky, oh god. Right, let's not do that again. Let's try and get it perfect this time. It's got to be this far out and that far up. Oh god, it's happening again. Down we go. Make it smooth. Yeah, it's going on. It's going. Oh god. Oh god. Right, I've got a razor blade. That's a great shout. I'll cut that in the pickup cavity. Cut around said pickup cavity. That's covered by the thing. Cut around the peg for the Floyd. Right, that was stressful. Pickup's kind of resting on itself. I think I've pulled it too far and it might be disconnected from the pickup selector or something, but we'll worry about that later. We're good. Bridge humbucker is in. I'm well aware that this would be a hell of a lot easier if I took the electronics out and unsoldered the pickups and did all that stuff, but I've got a gig to go to later. I'm playing someone's bloody wedding, so this is the last time I can do this and film it. Of course I wanted to film it because it's ridiculous. Trim the excess now with the razor blade. I don't know how easy this is going to be. It's actually pretty difficult because it's quite heavy duty, this stuff. More heavy duty than I thought. I'm cutting a bit further out because I do not want to scratch this finish because like I said before, bloody love this guitar. Right, so it's a bit jagged around the edges, but I'm going to clean it up later on. Is that cool or is that not cool? I don't know. I think it's cool. It looks a bit like, you ever seen the Zigzag video by Rammstein off the new album Zeit? And I think RZK has got a sparkly guitar. Is that? It's not. I know it is shiny. We'll see how it goes at the end. We'll shine some lights on it and stuff. But for now, oh, the captures on the Floyd Rose as well. So right, that needs to get fixed. I'll just crack on, and at the end we'll see what needs fixing and what doesn't need fixing, what works and what doesn't. Right, here we go with sheet 2 of 2. I think this could be one of the hardest parts because if this doesn't match up, like in the middle, I might be a bit screwed. I meant the word screwed, but also screwed that begins with an F. That. So, let's just do it and see what happens, yeah? Nope, this is scary and not working as well as I thought it would. I think I've nailed it. Have I nailed it? No, I haven't nailed it. This is the worst stuff in the world to work with. I've got friends who design costumes and stuff, and they always joke on saying rhinestones suck. And I was like, yeah, but you've got to put them on individually. With this, it'll be easy. Nope, it just sucks in a totally different way. Come on, man. Right, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Ugh. Oh God. Come on, work with me here. There is a bit of a line, but that's okay. It's all right. It's not the worst thing in the world. Not the best thing in the world. It's not the worst thing in the world. Bloody stupid rhinestone. I lost my razor blade, so I'm looking at it from this angle, and it does look pretty, pretty good. It's kind of dull from this angle, but from over there, it looks insane. So maybe this isn't such a bad idea after all. It really annoys me how there's a little black line at the top. I wonder if I can stretch it. I don't know, I've never done this before. Again, cutting off way less than I should, because I want to be nowhere near the paint on this, because this is a reversible mod I want to do. I don't know, I might stay. Ooh, that was a satisfying. It's like filleting the skin off a salmon or something. That one there is like a... Actually, let's put the fretboard stickers on now from Neck Illusions to see if that kind of, I don't know, makes it more my own, because it is that going that way anyways. So let's clean off the fretboard and put those stickers on and see how that goes. I'm going to miss this fingerboard. I love the Syn Gates fingerboard. It's so cool. It's just burnt into my head as a kid of being one of the coolest guitars and fingerboards on the entire planet. So these stickers just come like so. This isn't a sponsored post or an ad for Neck Illusions or whatever. There's a few other ones like Fret Look do some as well. You can get different graphics and stuff on. I think Anita Strauss has ones with her initials on and stuff, but it's just a case of peeling off the sticker and then plonking it on the fingerboard. If anything, it's not as dark as the original ebony. Actually, no, it is just a different kind of dark. It's more black than really dark brown, which is cool. See what it looks like when everything's on. So you've just seen before. This is now after the Neck Illusions stickers. And you see, it's kind of still see the wood grain, but that's just all a sticker. And if I was to like peel one of these off, it's half the dark. You can see it's a slightly different color, as you see, but the grain and the texture, like the matte texture, you can feel it. So yeah, that's ridiculous, that, isn't it? Let's well then, that was arduous. My hands are destroyed, but look at what I've got. I mean, it kind of looks okay with the big light and stuff, but it's when, because I was like, meh, it's all right. It kind of looks a bit green and stuff. But when you put a torch on it, it's crazy. I think I like it. I do think I like it. I only lost one screw as well from the Synyster neck pickup. Headstock done as well. I didn't film the headstocks. I thought it would take 2 seconds, and that was probably the hardest part. So it was just me swearing for like half an hour. Also, since this video, I printed off a little Schecter logo for the headstock, which you can kind of tell, but with the bumpy nature of the rhinestones, it doesn't sit very well. So, still looks the part. Still awesome. I'm happy with it. I'm going to do a couple of rehearsals with the guys before the gig, see how it fares. Everything might just come off, but we'll see how it goes. Now let's get it restrung and set up, because I'm using, it had 10s on originally. I think it was the Ernie Ball 10s it came with. I used them for a little bit, but I'm a D'Addario guy, so I'm going to put some, where are they? D'Addario XS 10-52s on with a heavier bottom, because I like to really dig in and it keeps it all staying in tune nice. Let's pop some of these on, give it a quick little setup and see where we go from there. I'm excited. Well then, what do you think? I dig it. I like it, especially when there's like a light on it. Like I'll probably some close-ups now anyways, but like, that's great. If it comes across on camera, okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Besides a little crease in the middle, but when you're on stage, you can't really tell the crease. So, with the crease and the slightly shoddy end bits, I'm happy with the result. Let me know what you think. Is this blasphemous to do to a gorgeous, perfect as was Schecter Syn Gates Custom S in black and gold? I don't know if it's going to stay like this. If it gets a mint reaction at download and all my friends go, oh my god, that's the best guitar I've ever seen, I might keep it like this, because people who I know can play a better guitar than me, and this way I stand out a bit more. I might put a bit of duct tape on the top, because it is quite sharp on the old arm. So I might put a bit of duct tape up here to stop it rubbing on the arm, but yeah. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Is this cool, or have I ruined something very special? This has taken me like 4 and a bit hours to do. I don't know how this video is going to be like 10 minutes long. It's taking me 4 hours. My hands are absolutely shot, but it's cool. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe to follow me on my own little side quests away from PMTV UK. You'll find me at Dagan Wilkin on all social media platforms. If you're at download, of course, come and see us on the District X stage at 10 PM on the Thursday night on July 12th. Thanks for the memories. It's going to be good. Thanks for watching. See you next time.